Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football. For the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao. And it's Kaka. And it's Hullet. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely spread. Delivered across. He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. It's a good-looking delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Costa Curta. Now Kaká. He's looking wide. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Quarter of an hour played. Shevchenko. Played out towards the right wing. Thuram. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Paulo Dybala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's found a way past. Seedorf did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, good spread. And it's Dybala. Could move up a gear here. Hullet is always looking to break lines. Dybala. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's not got that quite right. That's a good ball out wide. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's forced to go back. Over to the left. Dybala, and they can counter here. Now it's Palo. Tries to pass it through. Who played through for the wide man. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is a great pick out. He's free, he has got space. Can he finish? It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's intervened well there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Played out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been slung wide. Lofted in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Dybala. It's a good run down the right. And this is Shevchenko. Rafael Leao receives it in. Rafael Leao! And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half.
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Probing pass. Gets into some space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Shevchenko. He shifted it to the flank. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. Gets a good foot in there. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Spread out to the left. Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Played in with purpose. And that has been cleared. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Rijkaard. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. And he was quick to react. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Palo. Pass somewhat off target. Kaka. Hullet being hunted in packs.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Now it's Shevchenko. Kaka. Spread it left.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super find. Look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
The pass is intercepted. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Leao. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position, and he's got his cross in, and he's taking no chances there.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And he's picked it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Dybala. Kaka. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! In for the pieces! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
El dorsal 20.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Rijkaard. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Thuram. Costa Curta. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Played out to the left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dybala. Opts for safety. Costa Curta. And it's Kaka. And it's Dybala. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Nice control. Pings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Out for a throw. So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
El dorsal 22. Kaká. Serán sustituidos por
Another throw-in.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 13.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakata cuts out the pass. And that's it. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Dybala claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Seedorf, and it's Hullet. Great vision. Shevchenko! Oh, what has happened here? And they've got rid. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread it left. He's a sharp little ball here. Ball swung in. And he's taking no chances there. And claimed it back swiftly. Here comes the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Back in once more. And that should get the job done.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now the ball in. That's a look and place it forward. That's a good ball out wide. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Pobega. No, that's been intercepted. Juan Miranda. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? In towards the back stick. Dybala. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Shevchenko! Defending of the desperate variety. Big header! Oh, such a clever touch. And he gets rid in a hurry. Juan Miranda. Can he get on the end of this? Juan Miranda in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. Pobega is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Hullet goes looking wide. Rafael Leao. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nice touch. Takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rafael Leao has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want...
And it's been given away. Rijkaard. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Opts for safety. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Moro. Flings in across. And now they can spring out of defence. Kaka. Pull it. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Let's pull it. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Aims beyond the defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort it.
Tries a shot! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bullet turns back here, probably the best option. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Knocks it into space. And that's a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Gullit gets it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Kaka. Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Rafael Leao is herring after that one. Now it's Immobile. Costa Curta cuts it out. Shevchenko. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. Kaká! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Dybala. And it's Kaka. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. That ball looks a good one. And he shoots! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Rijkaard. Here's Rafael Leao. Hullet.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Been shipped out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Lukumi. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rafael Leao. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Cambio di giocatori.
Rafael Leao. And he's forced to go back. Bonucci is the team's great visionary. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Shoots! Outstanding save to keep that out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Dybala taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.